Namaste. This is my special episode for International Women's Day, which is on 8th of March. Womanhood is a blessing which God has given us, and we need to nurture it, we need to take care of it. Since childhood, in our Indian culture, we have been taught to do everything for others, sacrifice. It is good to sacrifice, but not at the cost of your own health. When a girl is born, as she grows, she is being always told that everything she has to do is to please somebody else. That is her husband's family. Yes, it is good to be good to somebody, but at the same time, it is also our duty to prioritize ourselves, because if we are healthy, we will be able to take care of others. So, without being guilty, without thinking that I am self centered, or without even thinking that, how can I prioritize myself, we need to understand that we are the backbone of our family. If we take good care of ourselves, if we are fit, we'll be able to take care of our family members. So, here are some tips for keeping yourself healthy and taking good care of yourself. So, in yogic practices, there are 4 pillars of yoga, which are achar, vichar, ahar, and vihar. So, achar is how you conduct yourself, your routine. So, what you should be doing: getting up in the morning, then taking good care of yourself, doing some exercise regime for yourself. Now, exercise, when I talk about, there are certain asanas which we can do every day. So, Surya Namaskars. If your body is not fit to do Surya Namaskars, at least stretching in the morning, not just rushing to the kitchen and making tea for family members and all these things we start doing when we get up in the morning. But apart from that, it is very important to stretch your body before you even go into the kitchen and start doing all these things. Even while you're cooking also, you can do some stretches like neck stretches, shoulder stretches, because when you sleep at night, your body tends to get sore because you are in certain position, and when you get up in the morning and suddenly when you start working, you are not releasing that tension from your body. So it is very important to stretch in the morning. Then having a good breakfast. Then that comes in your ahar. Why is ahar very important? Ahar is very important because what we eat makes ourselves, as well as it works on our mind also. Having good breakfast doesn't mean tea and biscuits. Something healthy to start your day. So it can be a fruit. If you do not have time to eat proper breakfast, you can have a banana or any fruit that you like, because it is a source of energy. It contains sugar, natural sugar, which kickstarts your day. So having a fruit in the morning is very important, with dry fruits, nuts. When I talk about ahar, generally we Indians, or it's a basic human tendency to we have too much of attraction towards food. So when we sit for our breakfast, we start talking about our lunch. When we sit for lunch, we start talking about evening snacks. When we sit for evening snacks, we start talking about dinner. So that is how our mind is trained. But eating right food, right kind of food, will give you right energy. It will give you right kind of day, I would say. When I talk about right kind of day, because if you eat a lot of spicy food, if you eat a lot of oily food, it can agitate your mind, and throughout the day you won't feel relaxed. So eating a very balanced diet is important. Then comes your vihar. Vihar is something that is your hobby. Inculcating some kind of hobby is very important. Do not forget that giving importance to what you like is also very, very important. It could be painting, it could be dancing, music. Pursue that. Don't give up because you do not have time. Take out time for yourself. At least 1 hour in a day. I think 24 hours in a day we have. 1 hour in a day, if you prioritize yourself, don't feel guilty for it. Do something that you like. It might be, I don't consider cooking as a hobby, because cooking is something we are obsessed with. So cooking can be a hobby if it really helps you in de-stressing. It can't be a hobby because you like eating. So something that is gardening, it can be painting, it can be dancing, it can be singing, it can be even teaching. Teaching can be a good hobby because when you teach, you give knowledge to somebody. So that can be also a very good hobby. Again, anything that you like doing. So that is one thing that is keeps you very fit. And the last thing is vichar, that is your thought. Very important. Read good books. Be with people who give you positive energy, who encourage you. They might not be your family members, but they might be someone whom you can relate to, whom you talk to every day, who encourages you or who understands you. Talk to that person regularly. Thought process, whenever you feel that you are going into a zone where you feel lonely or depressed, listen to music. Music is a very good therapy. Talk to people who encourage you. So be indifferent to people who discourage you or who do not understand what your potentials are. And each and everybody of us have some or other potentials in us that we only come to know when we explore ourselves. So start doing that. So these are the four pillars of yoga, which I have just discussed with you all. And when you follow these 4 pillars, it will make you healthy, and your health is very important for your family. So do not feel guilty. Just follow these 4 pillars and be healthy. Happy Women's Day to all of you. Namaste.